Hey everybody, Rob here again. I'm just sitting here soaking my feet, and then I put green stuff on them to suck out all the toxins and do a toxin thing out of me. I did my charcoal fast last 2 days, so actually feeling pretty good right now. I put some wings in the oven over there. I'm gonna have me some wings for my meal tonight. But I wanted to get more into some of this legal issues that I'm having with Allegheny County, Butler County, and the judges down there. And this thing has been bugging me for the longest time now, and I really got to get it out of me. And in '99, when I was 33, I was electronically, digitally attacked. I was just turned 33. It was 33 days after in '99. So it was just turned 33. It was 60 days after I turned 33, and then it was in '99. So it was a 369 digital attack against me, and they tried to force me to hurt a child. Well, she ended up lying, and they got all kind of shit out of her, and I ended up doing almost 6 years in prison for a crime I didn't commit. Well, part of the sentence was I had to do a 10 years sex offense registry. So I did every fucking second of that fucking 5 years, 8 months, 58 months, 68 months, 13. There you go. See, I did every bit of it, and then when I got out, they made me sign every year. I had to go register with the state police as a sex offender. Well, after my 10 years was up, Obama was in office, and when they took Ridge out of the governorship and put him in the feds. Obama tried to get my registration thing overturned and make me a lifetime offender. And they sicked the U.S. Marshals on me. Shit, I couldn't tell you how many times they come and arrested me because I wouldn't sign their paperwork no more or go register. Well, what happened when they first did that, all these parasite attorneys were getting $2-3 grand from me every time to help me get out of jail. When they'd arrest me, I'd have to pay an attorney to get me out of jail. And the one attorney that I had was Jeffrey Manning's brother, who, if anybody don't know who Jeffrey Manning is, he's one of the big judges down at the Allegheny Courthouse. So they set this switching bait up on me, hunted me down like an animal, and embezzled thousands of dollars out of me to keep me out of jail because I wouldn't sign their paperwork to make me a lifetime offender. So now I'm sitting here thinking, you know, if this is allowed to go on, if they were allowed to do this to me, there's got to be people out there with stories that are even more horrendous than you could ever imagine. You know, these cops and these Freemasons, and trust me, they're Freemasons. They're an occult, a hidden occult who worship Lucifer, and they're right under your noses. When's the last time you ever seen a Freemason do a good thing for anything in the community? The only thing you ever see out of them pieces of shit is raffle tickets trying to get their funds up. They never do anything good for the community. They're secret. They work in secret. And if you want to know how all these rumors are getting spread around in this town, it starts in them lodges. There's a lodge in every small town from here to Timbuktu. And that's where they start the rumors. That's the original underground. I don't know if you know that or not, but that's the original underground. That's how they enslaved so many people. And you want to know something else? The coal miners were the original around here. They're older than the oil gang. They've been digging holes in the ground. Along with that, trust me on this. So, you see a Freemason, walk the other way, because they're toting a Baphomet entity in them. Period. I don't care what anybody says. It's up to them to prove me wrong, because I know who I am and I know who gave me the authority to tell you that. So, but that's just something I had to get off of my chest, because it's been haunting me. It's a part of my lawsuit that I'm going to file against Pennsylvania. This whole state legislator and everybody in that government is the stories that they washed off of the internet about the pedophiles and the child porn that all them judges and them people were passing back and forth around. Yeah. And while I'm thinking about it, they took my kids from me and made me jump through hoops because I smacked my kid's ass for breaking into mine and my wife's room and going into our nightstands where we had our toys and I had my pistol and what have you in there, and they were in there playing with it, and they knew they weren't allowed to do it. So they each got 3 lashes from a belt. And you know, I thought that was a fair punishment. But I know for a fact now, my son Bobby went running into that school and couldn't wait to go in and show that welt on his ass. So I'm pretty sure that them two had something to do with this whole thing. They started this thing. And the more the things go on and the more I see what's coming out of them two, my heart is breaking. Just so you know, I know. This government, far beyond evil. You have no idea. Doctors, lawyers, judges, cops, Big Pharma, they created a society to make slaves out of us. They use us for their wars, for their experiments, they extort us out of our time and our energy and our money. And I'm done with it. Yeah. I love myself that much that I can say that now. I had such a hard time dealing with that. And when they put me in jail for that, it broke my heart. It broke me. It broke me to think that everybody thought of me as a pedophile. And I know there's a bunch of guys out there who aren't guilty of what them broads said they were, because we know how these women with their daughters, if they want you out of their life, they will do anything. They are scrupulous twats. They will say and do anything to get their way, to get that free money, to get you out of their house, to get that new dick in there so they can get that cocaine. Prove me wrong. Much love. Peace.